Hey, everybody, welcome to 13 Now. I think I threw you off a little bit with that graphic. Who do we got? Yeah, Paul. It's not Paul, it's me, Steve, your friendly neighborhood local anchor, Steve Cooge, and joined, of course, by the amazing Monique Martinez. Having some issues with my graphic system, so I just can't find anything that I'm supposed to normally have prepared for this. Don't know, someone went on my computer must have like erased everything, Monique. So it's been a huge headache, as I was explaining to you. I thought, you know what? Why not go with Paul? Paul Cayano, our chief meteorologist.
Yeah.
Throw people off. I'm seeing one person's watching right now. Maybe I should have tried to find my picture or somebody else. Just they'd be like, oh, I don't want to watch Paul. Paul's a fun guy. He's fun. He's cool, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes
He's the
never
chief.
He's the chief, and we need to pay him respects for that.
Exactly.
Anyway, everybody, welcome to 13 Now. It's your own personalized YouTube newscast where we kind of pulled together some of the big top stories that we're working on here at News Channel 13. Stories from all over the upstate New York area. Monique is going to break down our weather. But before we go to weather, I'm going to talk about the news. And Monique, one of the big top stories today in the news was the King and Queen of the Netherlands were in town today. This was pretty sweet. Let's jump over to the video. Here is our favorite people over here, the King and Queen of the Dutch. They are here to celebrate a new economic partnership around chip manufacturing. King Wilhelm Alexander and Governor Kathy Hochul say they want to create chip manufacturing technology that would prioritize sustainability and also a chip that solves the current challenges that we're all seemingly going through around here. A lot of people are having issues trying to get chips, no matter what it is. We're talking, again, computer chips, not the old, I don't know, that other chips you eat, of course. I mean, that's silly. Anyway, chips are being used in virtually all types of tech now, from your car, refrigerator, your phone, medical equipment, so much more. During this visit, King Wilhelm Alexander and Queen Maxima, his wife, they visited us. They got an in-depth tour of a New York Creates Albany nanotech complex. And we're expecting this could be the start of a beautiful friendship. A lot of hard work has gone into it, and our relationship is going to grow even stronger starting this summer when the partnership with the King and Queen of the Netherlands begins here in New York. It could lead to new jobs and, again, a big economic boost for the local area. So that is great stuff. Switching gears to a more serious story. This one was kind of a mysterious one that we just found out about. It's a story about a former Army colonel who passed away recently and took to the grave with him a pretty deep secret, a secret only revealed in his obituary. We're talking about this one today. A lot of people are. Secret he took to the grave, his name is Colonel Edward Ryan of Rensselaer. He finally decided to come out of the closet. He admitted it in his obituary. A lot of people knew Colonel Ryan over the years, but what they didn't know is what he wrote in his own obituary, in his own words. He wrote, quote, "I was gay all my life. I was in a loving relationship with Carl Cavanaro of North Greenbush. He was the love of my life. I'm sorry for not having the courage to come out as gay. I was afraid of being ostracized by family and friends and coworkers. Seeing how people like me were treated, I just could not do it. That was my secret. Now that my secret is known, I'll forever rest in peace." According to his obituary, Colonel Ryan donated his body to the Anatomical Gift Program at Albany Med, after which it will be cremated, but his legacy will live on. Kind of a bummer that a guy like that, a colonel so decorated and who gave so much to our country, would hold on to such a deep and personal secret about himself because he didn't feel coming forward as gay. I guess it just speaks to the time that he grew up in, where a lot of those things just weren't acceptable in public. But it's 2024 now. He's gone, sadly, but he just, I think at some point, never felt comfortable ever coming out. So it's, I'm sure, a secret that caught a lot of his friends and family by surprise, and now one he is able to reveal to them in his death. Well, here's an interesting story. It's something that's coming to New York, all due to a new law. A new law was passed that's going to give cideries and distilleries a big boost. We're talking about this new bill that was passed in the final hours of the New York State legislative session. It states that businesses like cideries and distilleries will now be able to ship from their business all of their products right to your door. So whether you live in New York or another state, that's going to, if you want some beer from a local shop or a cider from someplace, but, they're just too far away. Maybe they're down in New York City. Maybe they're over in Buffalo. You couldn't get it. Well, now you can. The reason this is such a big deal is because a lot of these businesses didn't think they would be open through 2025 without making some economic changes. A lot of businesses are still struggling to recoup losses and profits after the COVID crisis. This bill requires several protections, including packaging that must be clearly identified to identify the contents, and adults will have to sign and get their IDs checked by delivery drivers. But Wanique, this is, I guess, a big deal because for a long time now, you've been able to order wine, like boxes of wine, like the Wine of the Month Club from various companies all across the country. And now you can do that with beer, cider, and a number of other types of spirits.
It's very cool. I think it's, keeping up with the times.
Yeah. A long time coming.
Right.
I had some neighbors, and they were going over to this this brewery down in over in Boston, and they're like, "Hey, this is one of the best breweries we've ever have gone to. We drive constantly back and forth from Saratoga to Boston at least once a month to get beer at this place because they can't ship it. They just don't do it. The cider they're looking for. So now these places will be able to send it right to your door. So,
Cool.
Bravo. Yeah. A lot of people are happy about that. Something else a lot of people are happy about, Wanique, is the weather. We got to give props to you and Paul and everybody for giving us a great day for the most part.
Yeah, we do what we can, and it was a little warmer today compared to what we've seen over the last few days. Still below average, though. Temperatures only topped out in the mid 70s, and we're still at 71 degrees right now in Catskill on the CDP HP first warning cam, and those clouds are holding steady, but we will have breaks in that cloud cover as we go throughout the night tonight. Everyone is dry on first warning live Doppler radar. We do have high pressure that has built in, so we'll stay dry throughout the night tonight and tomorrow, but we are tracking that next weather maker, and we'll get to that in just a bit. But for now, right now, temperatures are in the 60s and 70s, 70 in Albany and Glens Falls, 68 in Bennington, 67 in Copiague, Kinderhook, 59 in Tannersville, 62 in Medusa. Let's take a look at these temperatures hour by hour. Temperatures will tumble down into the upper 50s near 2 a.m. Notice we'll have clear skies up until then, and then that cloud cover will start to build just slightly with mostly sunny skies to start your day tomorrow. Starting the day with temperatures in the upper 50s, and then we'll have temperatures warming up into the lower 70s by 10 a.m., but tomorrow will be even warmer with high temperatures topping out near 80. So tomorrow you will not need your umbrella as you get your kids off ready for school. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions with highs in the 80s tomorrow. Now, taking you hour by hour again, we'll stay dry throughout the night tonight and for the day tomorrow with high pressure building in. But we do have a cold front that we're tracking that could bring potentially strong to severe storms throughout the area. Right now, it's looking like we could potentially have strong storms, not severe storms, but we'll keep you updated throughout the next few days. Overnight, we'll see showers into the overnight hours for the North Country, maybe a few isolated downpours. That activity doesn't really start to ramp up until we get into the afternoon. Notice by 9:15 a.m., we'll have partly cloudy skies with a few showers around 4 points west and points east. But again, that activity starts to ramp up as we go throughout the afternoon with scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the afternoon. And then based on the progression of that front, that will determine how strong those storms are. We'll still have scattered showers as we go throughout the evening on Friday and a few isolated downpours, especially 4 points south and east. And then that front will move out around the evening hours on Friday. And that's just in time for Father's Day weekend, so we'll trend drier and cooler with no storms or showers to track for the weekend. Tonight, overnight lows drop down into the upper 50s, partly cloudy with seasonably cool conditions. Tomorrow, we'll have highs in the upper 80s with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. It will be a warmer day tomorrow, and we'll track that isolated chance of showers and storms overnight 4 points north and west. Here's a look at your 7-day planner. Again, it's going to be absolutely beautiful for Father's Day weekend, mostly sunny with highs near 80. And then we'll have another prominent ridge of high pressure that will build in by next Monday. And we're tracking temperatures near 90 on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Woohoo! Look at that Father's Day forecast. That's going to be nice. Maybe even a little hot. So you're going up to Lake George. That's a great time. I know the lake's still a little cool this time of year, but
yeah,
I wouldn't mind jumping in the cold water at when it's 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, I think 80 is like near perfect, so you really couldn't ask for a better Father's Day weekend.
Yes, win one for the fathers out there.
Right.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching News Channel 13's 13 Now. Wanique, thank you for the forecast. Wanique and I are going to be back at 11 o'clock on News Channel 13. And Rachel Teedy and I are going to be coming up here on News Channel 13 on 9 o'clock. Not on Channel 13, though, on a station we like to call My 4. So My 4, 9 o'clock. We'll catch you there. And if not, you want to come a little bit later, Wanique and I and Rachel will be all happily together on News Channel 13, WNYT at 11 o'clock tonight. Hopefully we catch you guys there. If we don't, make it a great one. And happy early Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Thanks so much, everybody.